Good morning. Day 2 of Vlogmas. Let's see what time it is. It's 6:30 in the morning. Good morning. I got up about a half an hour ago. The only thing I've done so far is I watched Milen's day 1 prep video for Vlogmas, and it was wonderful. I just love watching Vlogmas. I can't wait till other people start getting their videos up. And I'm sorry it is so dark in here. This is kind of the vibe that I like in the morning. It's kind of, you know, I got the Christmas lights on and the fireplace going, which you can't really see, but so I'm sorry it's so dark. You'll have to deal. The other thing I did after I watched her video is I watched the video for I follow an artist on YouTube by the name of Micah Oatley, and I subscribe to her Cat Collage Club, which she puts out printables every month. And so she does like a monthly video on the new printables. So I watched that. They're so cute. So I can't wait to print those up later today. I just include them in, you know, letters, and I have not really succumbed to the whole written journal, you know, like writing a journal. I have one. And occasionally I like to do like artistic spreads and things like that. So it's more of like collaging and little notes here and there, but nothing like expansive. And I don't know, we'll see. I got an undated notebook for journaling for 2023, so we'll see if I end up using that the way I think in my head I'm going to. So I thought I would start today's video and talk a little bit about my knitting journey and how I ended up here. I started knitting probably in 2016. My friend Nancy started loom knitting, and she always makes such amazing things that I can't help myself but want to make the things that she's making. So I bought all the looms and started doing some loom knitting, and I just did a couple of pieces, like nothing major. Cowls. I think I did a hat, a couple hats. I never did get into like loom knitting for socks. She's done that. But what I was finding back then is, and that's when I was introduced to Ravelry and all that, so I realized that I just wasn't a fan of the patterns that are available at that time for loom knitting. I wanted to knit certain things, but none of them were loom knitting patterns. So I decided that I might as well learn how to knit on needles. So I just ended up looking through Ravelry. I found out about YouTube and started watching all of the YouTube videos. One of my favorite channels to look at when I was learning was it was like One Stitch a Day or something like that. I don't think they're doing videos anymore, but and I just started practicing and became obsessed with it. However, it took me a while to become good at it. So there was probably a good year of practicing. before I ended up making anything that was like resembling a good knit. I didn't start doing socks until a few years in, I think. And I have 76 episodes of my knitting vlogs up on YouTube on the channel. If you're interested, I'll link the category, whatever you want to call that, down below so you can check them out. But I've basically been podcasting for a couple of years now, so not always so consistently, but I have been here on YouTube for a while. Is there anything else I wanted to say about my journey? If you have any questions about that, let me know. I know I kind of gloss over things because I don't really want my Vlogmas videos to be as long as yesterday's video. So I'm going to go ahead and knit a little bit this morning and think about what my day looks like. Obviously the open house is at the forefront of my brain, so there's going to be more making. And I need to wrestle a table from my studio upstairs, downstairs, where I'm going to set up my display. I like to do that ahead of time. Call me crazy. But I like to set up my table and everything in here first. Get the tablecloth, get all of the props up, and then start filling in the jewelry. And then as I see holes, I go upstairs and make things that will fill in what I'm missing. So that's kind of how I do it. I'm going to catch up with you in a little bit for my Advent opening, and I'll see you then. By the way, I wanted to also add that when I did finally learn to knit with needles, there was a little bit of that knowledge in the back of my brain. So I think one of my grandmothers taught me how to knit when I was very young, because as soon as I picked it up, I knew how to English. I automatically held the yarn in my right hand, English style. So I think having that prior knowledge pushed me in that direction to be an English style knitter. However, I do wish that I had more experience, or I was better at knitting continental, because I think would be really nice to have both of those skills there are days that I knit. It doesn't seem like I knit a lot on the Vlogmas because I have a ton of other things going on. But I have been known to knit all day on a Saturday. So now I can knit continentally, but it doesn't come as easily for some reason. But anyway, I just wanted to say that there was a grandmother in my life that taught me how to knit when I was very young, and that stuck in the back of my brain, so that when I did pick it up finally, it was a little bit easier than just learning from scratch. I believe it was my mother's mother that taught me. She was a knitter. Apparently my mother told me that she has some sort of knit outfit that she made me when I was a baby. and my mother still has it. I don't know why I don't have it. So that's going to be my goal when I go for Christmas, to get that from her, if possible. I just want to see it. I'm going to open my Advents. This first one is from Caroline. She lives in France. This was so unexpected. I didn't know she was going to make this for me. So it's really awesome. I don't want to destroy it, but I have to take them out in order to open them up. Oh, cute little paper ephemera. She always has the cutest little things. She loves anything vintage inspired, so that's what these are. That's cute. And it's kind of Christmas themed. That's really cute. So those will be fun to use in my December letters. And then, let's see. Next, I have my Advent from Paula. Paula is a stationery pal, so her items are going to be more stationery themed than, say, Milen's. Milen's is going to be more, oh, look. Oh, I love these. I have one of these, but it's old, and probably not quite as sharp as it should be. This is a letter opener. Look at how beautiful. Paula, you're the best. And just, like, look at her packaging. It's so flippin' cute. And then Milen's is yarn inspired. That's what I was trying to say there before I got distracted. You're probably going to see me struggle with these bags every day. Ooh, that is so pretty. I really should start thinking about how I'm going to use these. I just don't know yet. All right, I'll catch up with you. I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. It's a Yeti cup, so really it's like 2 cups. But I usually have 2 of those. And I'm already wanting another cup. But I only had Joe make enough for 1, so. Can I get through this day? Also, Milen sent me the list of what the minis are, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the first 2 are. This is from Red Sock, the chartreuse color. I've never heard of that. And then the one that I opened today, it just says blue-green, so I don't know. She said some of them are missing the makers. As for these bags, I'm going to keep them because then I can reuse them next year. And Milen will be able to do that with hers as well, because those little boxes that I put hers in fold down flat. So I'm going to keep these and stash them away for next year. And then I gotta find a place to put these. I'm going to cut this scrapbook paper up into little tags that I can put my earrings on. And That way I can price each pair individually on the back of the card. Idea of what I've got for earrings. I'm gonna go to the store and buy more earring wires because I am out. Earrings are probably the best seller out of everything I have at the open house. So anyway, this is the postcard that I had made for the open house. I'm not gonna show you the back. All right, I covered up my address so I could show you. I don't know why they put that stupid QR code there, but anyway, there it is. I got these made at Zazzle.com. So it's about 2:45, and I spent the better half of today doing some bits and pieces for the open house. I made a couple pieces of jewelry, couple necklaces, a couple bracelets, filled in a couple of empty spots earrings wise, and I'm feeling a little bit better about where I'm at with stock at the moment. I would have really loved to sew some bags to have at the thing, but I have one more day. Well, a day and a morning. Saturday morning will probably be spent cleaning and doing the snacks, because the menu is going to be pizza bites. I mean, Joe's gonna make a couple pizzas, and then I'm gonna probably make some cookies. I saw a pretty good recipe on the Joanna Gaines cooking show on Paramount, so I'm gonna try these. I can't remember what they're called. It's kind of like you just put whatever in them that you want. It's a chocolate chip cookie, but they usually have like oats and Rice Krispies and nuts or whatever you have on hand. I'm gonna do Rice Krispies, chocolate chips, and maybe some almonds. Or maybe I'll skip the nuts. I'm gonna have some cookies. What else am I gonna make? We're gonna do like a dip and like maybe some veggies and crackers, you know, just easy. And also have some beverages on hand, probably coffee, probably water, probably soda. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'll get up to. We'll have to see how things go. I'm gonna probably get the table set up tomorrow. So that'll be more fun to look at than my face today. Thank you so much for watching if you've got this far. I didn't know that I was even going to do it more than one day. I mean, once you put one video up there, you're kind of like tied in at that point, but I reserve the right to let it all go. I'm not going to. I'm going to do my best, but I reserve the right to quit if I have to. Just, we'll see how it goes. I keep saying that. Ay, 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 ay. So yeah, it's I'm probably not going to come back again today. I don't really have much else going on between now and the time I go to bed. I'm going to eat dinner, do a little knitting, watch a little TV, YouTube, and that'll be the end of it. So I'll see you guys later.